My brother gave my disabled little sister a reality check and it caused her to have a breakdown. Story time. My parents have 3 kids, me, Maya and Sally. The problem child here is Sally. When she was born, she had some sort of medical condition that caused doctors to think that she wasn't even going to survive at all. My parents, granted, never gave up on her. They literally spent so much time and thousands of pounds on her treatment, and a miracle happened. She has obviously survived, but she now has some brain deformities which impede her ability to socialise. And since then, my parents have literally coddled Sally to death. Sally literally had to have the best things. But to be fair, Maya did take the brunt of it all. For some unknown reason, Sally was always in competition with Maya, and I am convinced that my parents pitted them against each other as well. If Maya had a doll's house, Sally had a bigger doll's house. And since then, Maya has literally been walking on eggshells around our parents. This one time, Maya once said that she had a crush on this guy, and what did Sally do? She only went and got with him in front of Maya. The last straw for Maya was when she was dating this guy in college. She brought him home to, meet the family. And she caught Sally and her boyfriend getting it on in the basement. Now that one was an absolute shitstorm. Now don't get me wrong, they did tell Sally off for like 2 days. But then in the end, they were like, it would be wrong to separate these 2 lovebirds. So at that point, Maya lost it. She screamed at them, telling them that she had endured their abuse for years and she wasn't standing for it anymore. And that was the point where she cut off complete contact. It was a move that completely divided the family. Sally, however, didn't give a shit. She actually then went on to date the same guy that she'd got with in the basement, so Maya's ex. So in a nice turn of events, Maya did actually meet a really, really nice guy and they got married. Now Maya is pregnant with her first child. So my parents, obviously not wanting to miss out on their first grandchild, reached out to reconcile. And Maya was obviously skeptical, but she agreed. So this is where it goes down. My family has this big barbecue every year and we invite all of the family, or the distant family, everyone is there. And Maya, of course, came with her husband, Adam. Sally was also there with her now husband, which was in fact Maya's ex. And throughout the evening, Sally was trying to get close with Adam. When it came for dinner, my parents made their annual toast. Once they'd done, Sally stood up and she said some words. She said how she was so lucky to be there, that she'd almost died when she was younger. And this is something that she has said over and over again just to get pity. She then redirected to Maya and said, I know it must be really hard for you that your ex is now my husband, but thanks for the blessing, babe. And she said, I know it must be so hard for you to be here knowing how hard it was for you to compete with me. But I applaud your bravery. This is the moment where Adam stood up. He said, how dare you insult my wife? Then the word vomit started. Now I'm paraphrasing here, but he said, you think you're so special because you're a miracle baby? Clearly your only achievement is surviving something that wasn't even your doing. What else do you have to show for it? Then this line killed me. He said, everything you have is basically borrowed from my wife. Even your pathetic husband. You're so annoying even your husband doesn't like you that much because he's been trying to get with every cousin in the room. You're so shameless and pathetic that you even tried to hit on me. You already got a ex and now you want a husband as well. And then he said, I would rather die than be with a woman like you whose personality is like a paper bag. You've always been so jealous of Maya because you know that you will never be as amazing as her. That's why you stole from her, because it was the only way you were going to get what she had. He mic dropped and walked out.